Greetings, guitar pickers, and this is our basic introduction lesson for beginners for my friend Tracy, and she's been learning, and we've learnt the song. Still haven't found what I'm looking for because it's a very simple song and it contains just 3 chords, as do so many songs, and we've learnt this song in the key of A because we've got nice easy chords to get you going. So the first chord is A, and that is, we play the A string. That's not this string, but the next string. So the strings go E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. So we have our A string open, and then on the D string we've got the 2nd fret with our 1st finger. Then on the G string, 2nd finger, still 2nd fret, and then on the B string, all the 2nd fret, 2nd fret. So we've got A, E, A, C sharp, and an open E, top note, our E string open. Okay, now we can strum the bottom note because the E, the bottom string, is part of the A chord. Still fits, but the reason I'm kind of starting on 5 is because the A string is the root of that chord, the most important note of that chord, the note that gives the chord its name, basically. Okay, so we've got the A. The other chord we're going to learn next is the D. So we start on the D string. So it's E, A, D. Okay, 4th string there. And then we got an A note, which is the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Then we've got our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then our 2nd finger tucks between the 2 on the 2nd fret of the E string. So altogether we've got, so it's a little triangular shape, little triangle, I think of that. Now to get from one chord to the other, it's always good to move your fingers as little as possible. So if you think about the A shape, well, the D shape, these 2 fingers, if you just drop your wrist a little bit, they kind of fall into place, and we just sort of separate them out. So the 1st finger just moves down 1 string, the 2nd finger just pops across by 2 strings, and the 3rd finger just tucks in. So we can just quickly drop that, put the 3rd finger in, hey presto. So rather than take all your fingers off and fiddle about finding a new shape, we can try and move as economically as possible from one shape to the next shape. Okay. And then we go back to the A, and going back to the A is kind of just reversing it, just tucking those 2 fingers, squeezing them back together, and then tucking that 3rd finger back in. Okay. So always try and move your fingers between the chords as little as possible. Okay. So that's the A, the D, A, and then we've got an E chord, which is an open E string, the bottom string. Then we've got 2nd finger, 2nd fret on the A string. 3rd finger, 2nd fret on the D string. Then we have our 1st finger, well, that's on the 1st fret of the G string, and then the remaining 2 strings are open. So that's our 3 chords for the song. And there are so many songs you can play with 3 chords. That's because if you think about the key of A, for example, which this song is in. Okay, so we take the A note. Well, we find that in the A chord and the D chord. The B note, that's in the E chord. The C sharp, that's in the A chord. The D, obviously that's in the D chord. The E, that's in the E chord, and it's in the A chord. F sharp, there you go, that's in the D chord. G sharp, in the E chord, and then back to A. So those three chords will harmonise an entire major scale. And so it will fit over lots of different simple songs. So still haven't found what I'm looking for. You know, just simple. That's the A scale. Okay, so so there are loads of songs you can learn with three chords. Of course, we'll progress to more chords, but for now, the trick is to learn these. And when you practice them, it's always better to practice them slowly and in tempo. What I mean is some people have a tendency to play chords quickly and then stop and take a long time to get to the next chord, like this. Yeah, so play a simple beat, a simple count of four to get going. Okay, and keep the changes in tempo, because that means that you'll be able to speed that up gradually. Okay. So when you change chords, you'll be able to do it at the speed of the song, because if you're playing with a band, the band aren't going to slow down, wait for you to change chords. So you need to practice keeping things in tempo. No matter how slow and boring it seems at first, these are some of the frustrations you need to kind of work through to get your playing to a better standard. So just keep it nice and simple. And the chords for the song are 4 bars of A. This is, of course, still haven't found what I'm looking for. Da, 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 da. 2. 4. 3. 2. 3. 4. 4. 2. 3. 4. 2 bars of D. 1. 2. 3. 4. 2. 2. 3. 2 bars of A. 1. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. 1 bar of E. 1, 2, 3, 4. D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars of A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And repeat. Okay, so that's a very simple introduction to the chords A, D, and E. Remember, don't try and play them too fast. Keep it nice and steady. You'll be able to play loads of songs with these 3 chords, and it's a good starting point to learn lots more chords. And happy playing!